Hey, I'm Zeus, and this is a quick disclaimer. I know this can be boring, but it's important. This video is going to take some time to be made because I'm facing some problems. The major one is my stutter. It got really worse this day, so sometimes I open the Audacity and tape recording and I cannot even speak, at least cannot speak in a way that's coherent to anyone listening. So the video is going to take longer because the whole recording process is taking way more time than it should, so I'm so sorry. I have a lot of videos planned for this year, but I don't know if I'm going to make them all. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make them all, but at least 3 or 4 more videos this year. I promise you guys, but have patience with me. I'm going to make it. So okay, let's go to the video. Tall Girl. Yeah, I saw that movie and it's bad. I don't like saying that the movie is bad because I think it's respectful for people that made the movie, but this one just looks like a generic Netflix movie without no centennial, nothing else. But this video is not going to be me talking about how bad Tall Girl is. There's a lot of videos about it. Brown Table made an amazing video. That's going to be a link in the description for that. In this video, I'm going to offer a rewrite, not another the movies level of rewrite because I'm not going to go into details about the whole thing. In this video, I just want to give a solid ground for the writers and screenwriters to build a better narrative instead of building every single details upon the story. Got it? I'm going to explain better with the time, in this video. So without, any more interruptions, let's go and rewrite the story.
I know I've only known you for like 2 minutes, but would you maybe wanna?
What I maybe wanna what?
Um, uh, never mind. Never mind.
Okay, the first thing I want to change in this movie is that the protagonist, that I forgot her name, Jody, I forgot. In this movie, she doesn't have an actual personality. She's just there. Like, except for being tall, she isn't that much of a person. People say that she likes to play piano, but she never really shows that. There's only one thing that she teaches the hot guy to play piano, and that's it. So I want to give her an actual personality. The first scene in this movie is going to take place at her room. Yeah, the room that they don't show that much in the movie for some reason. To me, the most active and the most efficient way for you to show who your character is showing their room. The place that they feel most comfortable with. So the room needs to reflect the personality of its owner. This is shown in an awesome way in Shazam. Freddy's room is an extension of Freddy. He likes superheroes, so there's a lot of superheroes, a lot of comic book, a lot of toys. So that's how you show who your character is without saying anything. So in this movie, Judy is going to have a room that does that job, that reflects who she is. And I have nothing to work with, so I'm going to do just an total original set piece. And me being an inspired filmmaker, I only made one short film, but I can give myself the title. She's going to be crazy for movies, like I am. She's going to have posters all over the place, a lot of Blu-rays. Why not comic books? Comic books are pretty much awesome. And why not go sometimes a little bit obvious? She's going to have in her room a poster of the 19 version of Carrie. Carrie is the one that is ostracized because she's different. So why not be a little bit obvious and just be that kind of person? She has a poster of Carrie in her room. She's with her headphones, dancing around, smiling, and you can see her room. She's comfortable. That's what I want to show, that in her room she's comfortable. And it mentioned in the movie that she plays piano, like I said before, but it is so vague that no one really cares. But in her room, she's going to have a piano. And I know that maybe in her average room the piano wouldn't fit, but her parents are rich, at least is what it shows in the movie. Her house is big, so rich parents, big room, deal with that. And this will show that she actively plays piano. She didn't stop playing piano because she didn't want to drive attention to her. She still plays piano. She's still a person that likes to play piano. So this Judy plays piano. This Judy likes movies. And she doesn't have to say it. Just showing these things in her room will make it a statement. This girl is a person. She wasn't made for this movie. That's the first thing. One thing that I want to change is that the comparison between her in her room and her in the school. The movie kind of looks like that she's always stressed out. She's always angry, she's always shy, and this makes her not that relatable and not sad every time and not angry every time. So the comparison will be in her room she smiles, she's dancing around, feels comfortable, but in school I will behave like she behaves in the actual movie. She's stressed out, she's looking down, she finds something funny, she doesn't laugh, she just gives a side smile and that's it. This will show that she isn't uncomfortable all the time, she's not mad all the time, she's only stressed out in school. She is not herself in school. That's what I want to show, that's what I want to convey. So that's the first change. Now the second one.
You think that at any moment some taller than you, funny, intelligent, nice, perfect guy is just gonna walk through that door? I mean, come on, it's crazy.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Look, this movie is not a romance. It's not my view on the movie. I don't want romances. I know that Netflix is on the romance phase right now. Maybe it's because I'm an 18 years old virgin, but I don't like it. The hot guy is not real in this movie. And I love his dynamic with the friend. I am terrible with names. I'm sorry. But the movie was about them, they were like way better. But this movie is not tall boy. It's tall girl. So it's not real. Because in this movie, Judy doesn't need a man. She's comfortable, she's good by herself. The problem is that she needs to show herself. She needs to learn how to be herself in public, how to express what she is in her room, confident, with an actual personality in school. You might be thinking this wasn't the whole point in the actual movie. No, she had no personality. She couldn't show what she really was because she wasn't anything. She was just a tall girl in her house with her friends in school. That's it. You might be thinking, okay, but the tall boy can help her. Just tell her, okay, you can be yourself there too. But I don't think it's needed because she has a friend, the most interesting character in the whole movie. Should be the protagonist, but whatever. We have the friend. Okay, I need to know his name. Wait a second. Jack. Yes, Jack. I didn't look on Google. I just found out. That's it. Jack in the movie, he's, like I said, the most interesting character, the most character in the movie. All of them just look like they are cliches, stereotypes, and Jack has an actual personality. Jack in the movie feels like he's just a creepy stalker that likes Judy instead of her best friend. So in this movie, first, no crush. Because at least to me, when a friend has a crush on someone in a movie, it feels like every good act that he does, like trying to get her instead of just trying to help her. And in the end, he gets her in the movies. So in this movie, no crush. I'm going to take all the romance out of this movie. I don't know if you noticed that, but to me, it just builds a better narrative. Sorry, if you want romance, The Kissing Booth, okay, it's there for you. Isn't as worse as Tall Girl, but isn't good either, so whatever. In this movie, they feel like best friends. There is a picture of them in Judy's room, so he actually means something. And I won't change that much, only the crush thing, because I do think that he's a really good character in the movie. So he's going to be the one that's going to make her, with the time, feel comfortable showing herself, because he knows who she is. They're close, they're best friends since, I don't know, childhood. So he knows that she's so much more than a tall girl. So this movie is going to be the driving force to make her reveal herself and to be more herself in school. That's the whole point. That's the shortest topic, the shortest rewrite, but because I think that he's really good in the movie. But this change, I think, will make her a better character and influence Judy in the most objective way. So, last topic.
Weather up there.
Nice sweatpants, Sasquatch.
The bullying in this version of the movie is not as all over the place, like really Taylor Swift. Like, you guys wrote this and thought it was good, and I know that probably people who are tall get bullied. I won't say that they don't. Okay, I don't know. I'm not tall. I mean, I am, but I'm a dude, so it's socially acceptable. But in this movie, the bullying will be less all over the place. I know, like in the personal experiences, how just people looking at you the wrong way can make you feel like garbage. And so this is how the movie is going to play. People are going to look at her in a different way. When she passes into the hallways, when she's saying stuff, people will look at her like she's weird. And it may sound like just looking at her, like really, but like I said, people can look at you in a way that you feel less. When you're talking in public, you can see them sometimes, of course, laughing with their eyes or just looking to like, really, just get over it. You're not good enough. Change it. Move on. Get out of the stage. Maybe in the last scene, they look at her and their eyes, instead of saying get out, says, okay, I can see you for who you really are now. I was kind of stupid for thinking that you were less, or just thinking that you were just the tall girl, and now you are so much better than this. You're so much more than this. So with the version of the movie, the bullying will be less active and more subjective, but in a way that people can feel, okay, I can see that the way that character look at her. I would also be so uncomfortable of saying it, saying something, of being myself. So that's one of the big differences in the movie. And you might be thinking, but this rewrite makes it less of a comedy and more like sometimes dramatic, and that's the goal of it. I don't think that this movie fits into a comedy as well as it fits into maybe a more drama with some elements of comedy. I like her dad. Maybe he was a little too cartoony sometimes, but you know, he can be used as a comic relief. Jack can be used as a comic relief sometimes. Not every single line that he has needs to be a comic relief. This movie, in my view, works better as a drama that just tells people that you are more than your stereotype in the way you look, and maybe to people that don't have any problems with the way they look or with them at all, can challenge how they see people that are different, how they treat people that are different. If some, like school can be a really complicated place, and sometimes we tend to judge people by just the first sight. Like you see some person that is different and you just, okay, I don't care, I will never talk to that person. So the movie to me with this rewrite can challenge the view of people. Like, you really think that person that you judge because it's tall, because not now the sport guy or the pretty girl is just that? Like, you have a life, and you think that they don't have that. They don't have personality like you do. So that's the goal of this movie. That's the message that I want to bring to the table, to the table with this movie. Yeah. So yeah, that was the video. Thank you so much for watching. I know it got some time to be made. I have a video about subjectivism and social media. It's a real problem that I see in the platform. There was the original video, but like I said, stutter crisis. It's terrible, but it's getting better. I'm making some exercises and it's helping. It's really helping. So thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys that met this channel because of this video. Thank you so much for maybe subscribing if you guys like the video. I do love you all. Thank you guys. I will think about a name to give you guys. I have no creativity. I'm Zeus, so maybe the Olympians. I don't know. Fellow gods. Whatever. Let's think about it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye. Yeah, that's a good thing, right? Bye.